On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Debrief.
To question, investigate, or discuss with someone after an event or task, to share information and evaluate the performance.
Examples:
Debrief their business trip. Debrief the result. After the mission, the team gathered to debrief and discuss their success and areas for improvement.
Allegation.
An assertion or claim that is made without proof or evidence, a statement that someone has done something wrong or illegal, but which has not been proven in a court of law.
Examples:
Baseless allegations. Allegation of corruption. The allegation of fraud against the politician damaged his reputation.
Chant.
A simple melody or tune, typically one that is repeated or sung in a monotonous way. Verb, recite with musical intonation.
Examples:
Chant melodies. Chant in the chapel. The soccer game crowd broke into a chant of "Go, team, go."
Mindset.
The established set of attitudes or fixed ideas held by someone.
Examples:
Flexible mindset. The mindset in an education system. Countries whose goal is economic development often focus on fostering an entrepreneurial mindset in each individual.
Preface.
An introduction or preliminary statement, particularly to a book or other written work, that provides context or sets out the author's purpose or perspective.
Examples:
Preface page. Book preface. The author wrote a powerful preface explaining their motivation for writing the book.
Disclaim.
To deny any responsibility or connection with something. To renounce or give up any claim to something.
Examples:
Disclaim his rights. Disclaim ownership. The company had to state to disclaim any responsibility for the faulty product and to offer refunds to affected customers.
Dedicate.
To give all of your energy, time, etc., entirely to a specific person, activity, or cause, to set apart for a particular purpose or use.
Examples:
Dedicate a few hours. Dedicate a chapter to the subject. He dedicated his life to helping others.
Pave.
To cover something with a hard, flat material such as stones, bricks, or concrete, to make it suitable for travel or use.
Examples:
Pave a new path. Pave a smoother road. They paved the courtyard with bricks, giving it a more polished appearance.
Heterosexual.
Attracted to individuals of the opposite sex.
Examples:
Heterosexual relationship. Heterosexual marriage. He identified as heterosexual and had never considered being with someone of the same gender.
Stereotype.
A fixed and unvarying idea or image that people have about what someone or something is like, but which is often not true in reality and may cause hurt and offense.
Examples:
Avoid stereotype. Negative stereotypes. Changing stereotypes about LGBTQ requires considerable effort.
Prioritize.
To assign a higher level of importance to something compared to other things.
Examples:
Prioritize tasks. Prioritize people over cars. The organization prioritized the needs of the community in its decision-making.
Empower.
To give someone the power or authority to do something.
Examples:
Empower my life. Empower the secretary to do the same. The company empowered employees to buy low-price items without approval to achieve efficient purchasing.
Scout.
A person or group sent out to obtain information, gather intelligence, or make observations, typically in a military context. A person or group sent out to explore or prospect for new opportunities, resources, or locations.
Examples:
Boy Scout. Scout troop. The company sent a scout to explore new business opportunities in the overseas market.
Quarterback.
The player in American football who typically leads the offense and is responsible for calling plays, passing the ball, and directing the team's overall strategy on the field.
Examples:
Elite quarterback. Backup quarterback. The coach decided to bench the starting quarterback after multiple turnovers.
Disrespect.
An expression of lack of regard or contempt for someone or something.
Examples:
Mean no disrespect. Disrespect for a customer. His disrespectful behavior towards his elders earned him a stern warning from his parents.
Mortify.
To cause extreme embarrassment, shame, or humiliation, to subdue or discipline one's bodily passions or desires.
Examples:
Mortify his ego. Mortify the body. My parents used to mortify me by telling embarrassing stories about me in front of my friends.
Autopilot.
A system that automatically controls the operation of an aircraft or spacecraft.
Examples:
Autopilot function. Aircraft autopilot. The airplane was on autopilot during the long flight.
Audacity.
Boldness or daring, especially when it is foolhardy or reckless.
Examples:
Audacity of hope. Act of audacity. His audacity in stealing the painting matched his foolishness in getting caught.
Pawn.
A piece in the game of chess that can be moved only forward and captured only diagonally. Verb, leave as a guarantee in return for money.
Examples:
Pawn checkmate. Pawn my jewelry. He used his watch as a pawn in the game of chess.
Preach.
To deliver a religious or moral message to an audience.
Examples:
Preach the gospel. Preach to the masses. The pastor preached about the importance of forgiveness.
Cringe.
To move back or away from someone or something because you are afraid or shocked. To shrink as in fear, disgust, or embarrassment.
Examples:
Cringe with fear. Cringe at the thought of an accident. The dog cringed at its master's voice.
Broaden.
To make or become wider or more extensive. To make or become more tolerant or liberal.
Examples:
Broaden students' knowledge. Broaden their horizon. The company broadened its product line to include more customer options.
Dorm.
A residence hall or building that provides living quarters for students or other occupants, typically on a college or university campus.
Examples:
Dorm room. University dorm. Living in a dorm can be a great way to meet new people when you're in college.
Trench.
A long, deep ditch made in the ground, usually parallel to a plate boundary and marking a subduction zone. A long ditch built in the ground for carrying away water.
Examples:
Deep sea trench. Trench excavator. A trench was being dug alongside the road by workers.
Distracted.
Having one's attention diverted or divided, being unable to concentrate because of being preoccupied or worried.
Examples:
Get distracted by an urgent matter. Distracted by a conversation. I was so distracted by my phone that I nearly walked into a lamppost.
Introspective.
Characterized by a tendency to reflect on one's thoughts, feelings, and actions, often with a deep or philosophical level of analysis and introspection.
Examples:
Introspective thoughts. Introspective personality. His poetry was deeply introspective, exploring themes of identity, loss, and the human condition.
Glorify.
To praise or honor something or someone, often in an exaggerated or overly positive way. To elevate or exalt something or someone to a higher status or position.
Examples:
Glorify God. Glorify violence. Religious leaders often glorify their messengers to encourage people to follow their teachings.
Hijack.
To seize control of an airplane or other vehicle during an operation, especially with violence.
Examples:
hijack a helicopter. Hijack a phone number. He made a desperate effort to hijack an airliner.
Cologne.
A perfumed liquid typically made from essential oils and alcohol and used to give a pleasant scent to the body or living space.
Examples:
cologne smell. Cologne bottle. He brought back a bottle of cologne from France as a souvenir.
Ken.
Knowledge, perception, understanding, or range of sight. Verb, to be aware of or know.
Examples:
within my ken. Ken of the person. He had a good ken of the city and could easily find his way around.
Self-respect.
A feeling of being proud of and confident in yourself.
Examples:
lacks a sense of self-respect. Wound his self-respect. Her failure resulted in a loss of her self-respect. Feminism. The belief in and advocacy of equal rights, opportunities, and treatment for all genders, particularly women, and the recognition of the systematic and cultural oppression of women in society. Examples: radical feminism. Liberal feminism. She is a strong advocate for feminism and works tirelessly for women's rights. Glazed. Having a shiny surface or coating, as if covered in glass, having a dull, blank expression. Examples: glazed roofing tile. Glazed finish. He looked at her with a glazed expression, not quite comprehending what she was saying. Memorize. To learn something carefully so that you will remember it exactly. Examples: memorize musical scores. Try hard to memorize the lines. Lawyers need to memorize even the most minor provisions of the law. Reframe. To reinterpret, rephrase, or redefine an issue, situation, or question in a different way. Examples: reframe resource allocation. Reframe problem. The therapist tried to reframe his negative thoughts. Imbue. To inspire or permeate something or someone with a particular feeling or quality, to saturate or fill something with a specific color, taste, or smell. Examples: imbue with confidence. Imbue with meaning. He tried to imbue his children with a love of learning and curiosity. Bystander. A person who witnesses an event or situation but does not actively participate or intervene. Examples: innocent bystander. Shocked bystander. The bystander effect is a phenomenon where people are less likely to intervene in an emergency if others are present. Opportune. Suitable or happening at a time that is suitable or convenient for a particular purpose.
Examples:
Opportune occasion. An opportune remark. The phone rang at the most opportune time.
WAN.
Looking pale or sickly, lacking vitality or energy.
Examples:
Wan light. A wan smile. His wan complexion showed that he was feeling very ill.
Poke.
To push or prod with a sharp object or the finger.
Examples:
Poke around the desk. Poke a fire. They poked fun at each other's jokes, laughing and teasing.
Sketchy.
Lacking in detail or completeness, vague, uncertain, or unreliable, suspicious or questionable.
Examples:
Sketchy sources. Sketchy behavior. The neighborhood had a sketchy reputation due to its high crime rate.
Crucify.
To execute someone by nailing or binding them to a cross, leaving them there to die.
Examples:
Crucify a criminal. Crucify him for their actions. The religious leaders wanted to crucify the heretic for his teachings.
Pandemic.
An outbreak of a disease that affects many people over a very wide area.
Examples:
Flu pandemic. Global pandemic. They fear a pandemic of a new type of virus.
Medicinal.
Of or relating to the treatment or cure of disease.
Examples:
Medicinal chemistry. Traditional medicinal. The medicinal properties of this herb have been known to help with various ailments.
Triage.
The process of sorting or categorizing patients or other items by severity or priority to determine the order in which they should be treated or handled.
Examples:
Triage system. Triage nurse. In the aftermath of the hurricane, the military set up a triage center to assist with medical emergencies.
Audacious.
Showing a willingness to take bold risks or to do something that is considered unconventional or daring, marked by originality, creativity, or boldness.
Examples:
Audacious stunt. Audacious decision. The young entrepreneur had an audacious plan to start his own company.
Superhero.
A fictional hero who possesses extraordinary powers and abilities and is dedicated to protecting the public.
Examples:
Superhero movies. Superhero comics. Superman is a classic superhero known for his superhuman strength and flying ability.
Auditorium.
A room or building used for concerts, plays, or other public performances.
Examples:
Open-air auditorium, auditorium annex. The auditorium seating was filled with people waiting for the concert to begin.
Gladiator.
A person who fought in ancient Rome's public contests, typically armed with weapons and wearing armor to entertain audiences.
Examples:
Act like a gladiator. The Christian gladiator. The gladiators' training regimen included physical conditioning, weapons training, and strategy.